Well, hello my dear champions, welcome back to our channel Deeksha Karnataka. Today I have brought in the Brahmastra 2.0, a chapter which is very predictable in nature for your PU2 boards. When I say this, what I mean by it, is it easy? Yes, it is easy, but it is having some complications of calculations. But that is not a problem for all of you, right? You do know calculations and they're very basic in nature. Multiplication, addition and all of those kind. So if you don't make mistakes in any of the calculations of this chapter, then your 12 marks is guaranteed. Then your 12 marks is guaranteed from this chapter. If you do not make any calculation mistakes, in this session I'll help you score 12 marks for the chapter Determinant in your PU2 boards. That's the weightage and I'm here to help you with the different category of questions. Let's start seeing them one by one. The weightage that we have. Okay sir, the weightage that we have. Here it is. MCQ, one question will come for 1 mark. Short answer 2 marker. 1 question 2 mark, long answer 4 marker, 1 question 4 mark, long answer 5 marker, 1 question 5 marks. Add them. 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 2 is 12. Your 12 mark is coming from the chapter Determinant and they're very easy. You can score it, believe me, trust me on that. Okay, let's start the session now. The content index. Of course, the first thing first, I'll give you the homework. Sir, where are the questions? That will also come. But yeah, I will give you the homework. I'll tell you the most important topics. And here comes the questions. I've taken a total of 24 problems apart from homeworks. Okay. 5 marker, I've taken 2 questions because they are very similar in nature. Then we have 4 marker, 3 questions. We have 2 marker, 4 questions and MCQs, total of 15 questions. Okay, so let's start solving because why I've taken 15 questions over here, because any other properties can be asked. Okay, so we need to cover all of these. MCQs we have to practice more to get that 1 marks, but other category are very much predictable. Okay, let's start now. Let us start now. MCQs. Okay sir, MCQs. Minor. What is minor? Don't worry about the concept. I'll tell you the concept with the help of questions only. So minors. Now what are minors? Minors, what happens is, for every element there will be an element that we write it as minor. So we have 3 symbols over here for any square matrix. Something called as Aij we have first. This is your element. Mij is your minor and Cij or Aij is your adjoint. Element, minor, adjoint. Number of element will be same as number of minor, will be same as number of adjoint. Oh sorry, cofactors. This is your cofactor. Okay, sorry, these are cofactors, not adjoint. Cofactor, minor and your element, they will always be same sir. If a square matrix has 9 elements, means the order is 3 cross 3, 9 elements, 9 minor, 9 cofactor. How do you find the minors? Very simple. Whichever element they're asking, across that element remove the row and column. Whichever element they're asking, so 2 minus 4, 0 and 3, remove that particular row and column where the element is contained. Row is cancelled, column is cancelled. This 3 is over here, no? Yes. Now whatever is left out, find the determinant of that. So in this case of 2 cross 2 matrix we have only 1 element left, but if it was 3 cross 3 matrix you'll have a determinant left of 2 cross 2 order. Solve that, you'll get the minor. Is it clear? For a matrix of a 3 cross 3 order, if you remove the row and column, you'll have 4 elements left. Find the determinant of that. When you do that, that is your minor value. In this case, the minor will be what? 0. So answer is what? Option D. Is the concept of minor clear or not? Is the concept of minor clear or not? Yes sir. For example, as I said, if you have 3 elements, okay, 3 cross 3 matrix, let's say 1, 7, 9, 4, 0, 8, 2, 1, 5. Okay, I want you to find across 9. So remove this row, this column, this you see over here. Find determinant of this. So 4 minus 0, answer is again 4. So minor of this element, minor of the element 9. What is this element called as? 1 first row, 3rd column. So M13 will be given as 4. How come sir? 4 into 1 minus 2 into 0. M13 is 4. Now what about C14 or A14? C14 is the cofactor. So C14 goes like this. Minus 1 power 1 plus, excuse me, C13 is there, no, there is no 14. C13, M13 and C13, okay. So minus 1 power 1 plus 3 and M13, minus 1 power 4 will be 1 only. 1 into M13 is how much? 4. This will be your cofactor. So basically the formula for your cofactor is given as minus 1 power I plus j m, if it is ij, no, mij. This is your cofactor. That's how you find minor, and the element you know anyway. So first question answer is option D, and all the concepts are discussed over here. Next, cofactor of this, of the 4 in it. Okay, remove this please. We have only minus 2 left. So C, which element is this? This is 2 1. This is 2 1. So right here minus 2. 2 1 minus 2. Okay, check here, the element is minus 2. For 2 1, this is your minor actually. What about cofactor? Right here minus 1 plus add of this 2, add of the position 2 plus 1, what we get? Minus 1 power 3 into minus 2. Odd power means minus sign, so minus of minus 2. Answer is plus 2. Answer is plus 2. Hence your option is C. 2C. Fair enough? Clear? Okay. Next, third one. Adjoint of A is what in that case? Adjoint of A we have to find. We have two methods. One for 3 cross 3 we have separate, and for 2 cross 2 we have separate. Now basically, if you want to find adjoint, you have to find the cofactor first, and then to find adjoint, no, you have to find cofactor matrix first. Okay, and then transpose of that. Okay, but there's a trick to it. For 2 cross 2 matrix, what is that? Write the matrix 2 3 1 4. Across the diagonal, interchange. Across this, interchange, and across this, sign change. When you do that, check the result. 4 comes here, 2 comes here, minus 3 and minus 1. Look for the option. This will be your adjoint of the given matrix A. Adjoint A. 4 minus 3 minus 1 2. Option D is right. So far, no doubt in adjoint, in cofactor, in minor. Are you getting my point? So the MCQ can come on these concepts, or we have few more properties also. We'll check them. This is the property. Adjoint of A determinant is given by, very simple. If you have adjoint of A determinant is given by determinant of A power n minus 1 power what? When you have one adjoint, power is 1. So what is the answer? N is what? N is 3. So 3 minus 1. So square of A. Square of A. Option B. Fourth, option B is correct. If we had 2 adjoint, we'll have n minus 1 power 2. If we have 3 adjoint over here, means adjoint of adjoint of adjoint, we'll have power 3, and so on. Next, same approach. If the determinant is given as 5, they're asking you this value. Answer will be what? Determinant of A power n minus 1, n is 3, 3 minus 1, so 5 power 2. Answer is 25. Option B. Option B. Fair enough. Next, question number 6. If A is 3 cross 3 matrix and adjoint of A is 36 given over here, so we'll write for this determinant of A power 3 cross 3 means 3 minus 1 equals to 36. So determinant of A square will be 36. Determinant of A will be what? Plus minus 6. Option C. Option C. Clear? Yes. Why same question, sir? Because they have been repeated so many times. They're all PYQs actually. Okay. Next, 7th one. If A is a square matrix of order n, then what is it? This is the property, no? Definition. If you had 2 adjoints over here, adjoint of A, answer will become what? Determinant of A power n minus 1 power 2. Getting it? Yes. 8th one. This one. 3x x1, find the value of x. Usually what happens, we are in the habit of solving this question based upon matrices. So we compare and get the answer. That's wrong. We have to see here determinant value. They are not a matrix. This is a scalar value. Solve it. 3 minus x square. Over here, 3 minus 4 into 2, 8. This over here, this over here. So 3 minus of minus 5 comes here, and we have this as x square. So I get x square equals to 8, x equals to plus minus 2 root 2. Option D. Option D. Solve it. You'll all get the answer. I know I can trust you on this one. Next question. Another question, this is from your question bank. This is an easy problem. Check here. If Ax equals to B, determinant of A is 0, adjoint of B equal to 0. Determinant of A 0 means it's a singular matrix. It is singular. It is singular. So in this case we have two options. If adjoint of A into B equal to 0, and if we have adjoint of A into B is not equal to 0. When this case happens, it is going to have infinite solutions. When this happens, we have no solutions. Check the case of this one. Adjoint of A into B is 0 means answer is option D. Answer is option D, infinite many solution. Fair enough, clear. 28. Sorry, this is 27 from the 27 from your from your question bank. 28th question I'm solving now. If A is a matrix of order 3 such that A adjoint A is 10i, again another property. So this is given by, if you remember the property, determinant of A into I. So determinant of A is given as 10 here. Now apply this property, determinant of A power n minus 1. So 10 power 3 minus 1, 10 power 2, 100. So option D. Option D. Check here, option D. Clear enough? Okay, this is a little bit cut on this side, but the answer is option D over here. Please check. This is written as 100. This is written as 100 over here. Next question. Okay, if A is a square matrix of order 2, all right, and determinant of A is 3, okay, then this will be given by what? Determinant of A power 2 minus 1, no? So determinant of A power 1. So 3 basically, they're given 3. It means first option is wrong. They're given 9, so this is wrong. Reason you check. Correct, this property is true. So A is false, R is true. A is false, R is true. Option A. A is false, R is true. First one should be 3, not 9. So A is false, but R is true. Yes. 41. Okay, properties of transpose with the determinant. Apply this. For we have a property Ka, determinant is given by what? This is given by K power n determinant of A. We also know that A transpose determinant is same as A determinant. So this whole thing becomes what? Twice power 2 power n determinant of AT. This will become 2 power n determinant of A. 2 power n is 2 in this case. So 2 power 2. Determinant of A is how much? 2 minus 3. So 2 minus 3. We get the answer as 4 into minus 1. So minus 4. 2 power 2 is 4 into minus 1 is minus 4. This is a fill in the blanks. Minus 4. Done. Next one. The value of cos 15, the determinant of this, cross multiply cos square of 15 minus sin square of 15. Cos square A minus sin square A. Cos of twice of 15. So cos of 30. So root 3 by 2. Option B. Cos square A minus sin square A is nothing but cos 2A. Cos square A minus sin square A is nothing but cos 2A. 44 is also done. Okay. I think we are on to the last few questions of your MCQs. System of equations, this has what? Okay. So just take the ratio 4 to 8, 6 to 12 and minus 5 to minus 10. I get here 2, 2 and 2. They are all equal to 1 by 2 means infinite solutions. Answer is option B. Now, I understand. You might be thinking right now, sir, this is 2 variable. We know this, sir. What happens if we have 3 variables, sir? What happens if you have 3 variables, sir? Then what are you going to do about it? Nothing. If you have 3 variables, let's say x, y and z, and you'll have how many equations? You'll have equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Use the 2 equations to eliminate 1 variable. Listen to me. Use 2 equations to eliminate 1 variable. You'll have only 2 left over here. So you'll get 2 different equations. Using these 2 equations, you'll get 1 equation. And let's call this to be equation number A over here. And use these 2 equations to get another equation B. Now these 2 A and B will be in 2 variables. I'll repeat. Right now we have been given 3 variables. x, y, z. How do we apply this principle? Sir, nothing is there. Just modify these two equations to eliminate one variable. How to do that? Make the coefficients same and subtract them if it is of the same sign. Okay, so eliminate one of the variable using the elimination method. Using the elimination method, you get one of the equations in two variable, either x or z or x or y, your choice. And same over here also you're gonna do with the second and third equation. You will eliminate one of the variables. Okay, now we have two equations, equation A and equation B, that will be in the two variables, either xy or xz, whatever it is. Solve them in this way and check the nature. Done. Next, if A and B are invertible matrices of the same order, what is the value of this? Superb question, superb question. So first principle will give me this reversal law, B inverse A inverse. Now individually we can find the determinant, we know the property as well. So 1 by determinant of B into 1 by determinant of A. Okay, and this is equal to what? 8. This here is equal to 8. Okay, sir. So determinant of B we don't know, so 1 by B will keep as it is, but 1 by A is given as 2, equal to 8. So 1 by B is equals to, being this 2 on this side, 16. It means B will be equal to what? 1 by 16. Option D. Done. Done? No? Easy question. Yes. Okay. Now time to solve. 2 markers. Time to solve 2 markers now. Let's go. Let's go. Here we are. If the area of triangle with vertices, this is given. Find the value of K if the area is 4 square units. Okay. Area we are looking for minus 2 0 0 4 0 K 1 1 1 equal to 4. 1 by 2 here, area means has to become plus minus 4. Why plus minus 4? Because even if the determinant value was coming as minus 4, think about it. If you solve this part for a different question, if you solve this part, you get minus 4. What is the area? 4 only, because area will be taken as positive all the time. So if you are solving in the equation, we have to take both the cases, both plus and minus 4. Okay, bring this 2 on this side, we'll get plus minus 8 and solve over here with the first column, minus 2. We have 4 minus K. This is plus minus 8 because rest two terms are 0 0. This is 0 0. So we get here minus 8 plus 2K plus minus 8. Solve now. We get minus 8 plus 2K equals to minus 8. Cancel. Value of K is 0. Other form. Minus 8 plus 2K equals to plus 8. Being on this side, 2K equals to 8 plus 8 is 16. K is 8. Two values. Check here. Answer is K equal to 0 or K equal to 8. 2 mark. Have a look. So the type of questions you can predict is very, very simple. Properties based questions in the MCQs, area of triangle based questions, or equation of a given line or 2 points are given. That question can come. Missing variable question can come, or area you have to find, that also question can come, like this one. Find the area of a triangle. Find it. 1 by 2, 1 0, 1, 6 0, 1, 4 3 1. Find across the third column, the second row. 1 by 2 as it is. Over here check 0, minus plus minus, so minus 3 times off. Minus 3 times off, you check here, this is cancelled. 1 minus 6. 1 minus 6. What I get? 1 by 2 minus 3 into minus 5. How much is that? 15 by 2 is your area. So square units. 15 by 2 square units. 15 by 2 square units. Next question. Find the inverse of the matrix 2 minus 2 4 3. How do you find inverse? Find determinant first. 2 into 3 is 6 and minus of minus 8, that's 14. That's 14. 6 plus 8 is 14. Okay, correct. Inverse, find adjoint for that. I taught you this. Interchange this. So 3 2, sign change. 2 and minus 4. What's the answer? Inverse. Okay, that's it. 3 minus 4, 3 minus 4, 2 2. 1 by 14 is the determinant value, which is non-zero. We can get the answer as this one over here. Done. Next one. Okay, find the equation of the line joining the points 3, 1, 9, 3 using determinant. Okay, so line joining the point these two. Check here. I have 2 points like this, 3, 1 and 9, 3. Sir, we know how to find it, sir. Learned in grade 10. 2-point form. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus x1 equals to y minus y1, sir. 2-point form we know, sir. No need. We'll solve it using the determinant. Okay, we'll check over here. Right now we're supposed to solve it using determinant. We'll assume a point on this xy which lies on the line. We can assume a point on this xy, point xy on the line which is joining the 2 points. Okay, great. Since all the 3 points are on the same line, it means the points has to be collinear. The points has to be collinear. Okay, it means area of triangle formed by these points will be 0 because they're on the straight line. So what's the area? Is going to be 0. Area going to be 0. So 1 by 2, 3, 1, 9, 3, xy 1, 1, 1. 3, 1, 9, 3, xy 1, 1, 1. Expand it. We'll get over here 1 by 2. Okay, and for 3 we'll have here 3 minus y. 3 minus y. For minus 1, second term we'll have here 9 minus x. 9 minus x. And for the last one we'll have 9y minus 3x. For 1 we'll have 9y minus 3x. Minus 3x. Let's take it over here. So the triangle area is coming as, what is it? This is coming as, and of course we all know that this has to be 0, okay? Because area of triangle has to be 0. So this over here has to be 0, please check. So 1 by 2 we have, and expand it. So we get 9 minus 3y. 9 minus 3y. Then we have minus 9 plus x. Minus 9 plus x, okay? And we have 9y minus 3x. We have plus 9y minus 3x. This should be equal to 0. Check here. 9 cancels. 9y and 3y we have. So that becomes your 6y. And x and minus 3x will become minus 2x equal to 0. We have 1 by 2 outside. Cancel it. So we get 1 by 2 will be cancelling these two terms with 3y and x, 0. I get x equals to 3y, or basically x minus 3y equal to 0. That's my equation. 2 with 3 will be 6, 2 with 1 will be 2. So 3y minus x equal to 3y, or x minus 3y as 0 is my equation of the line joining the points 3, 1 and 9, 3 using determinants. Clear? This is the end of your section B, which is 2-marker category. Now we're going to move on to what? The 4-mark category. The 4-marker category, have a look. Over here. Over here. Okay. So that the matrix given like this satisfies the equation and I is your 2 cross 2 entity matrix, 0 is your 2 cross 2 null matrix or 0 matrix, and find the A inverse. Okay, sir, fair enough. To prove it to this, we need to find A square first. Find A square. We have 2, 3, 1, 2. 2, 3, 1, 2. Row to column will go 2 into 2 is 4 and 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7. 6 plus 6 is 12. 2 3 are 6 and 3 2 are 6 again. So now we'll do the second row. 1 into 2 is 2. 2 into 1 is again 2. So 4. 3 plus 4. So 7 again. 7, 7, 12, 4. Okay, we are getting A square. Let's get now minus 4A. Or plus 4a. Check here, plus 4a, what we are getting? 8, 12, 4 and 8. 8, 12, 4 and 8. Now I. 1, 0, 0, 1. Difference of all these. Check the LHS I'm taking. A square minus 4a, sorry, plus I, not the difference. Plus I. Okay? Subtract these two. 7 minus 8 is minus 1. 7 minus 8 is minus 1 plus 1, 0. Here, 12 minus 12 is 0 plus 0, 0. 4 minus 4 is 0 plus 0, 0. 7 minus 8 is minus 1 plus 1, again 0. This is equal to what? Null matrix of the order 2. Check here. Check here. Done. This is clear. This is proven. Now I'm looking for what? Inverse of A using same condition. So over here we have A square minus 4A plus I equal to 0. From here I get, what is it? I get I, I'll keep over here, it will become 4A minus A square. 4A minus A square. Now multiply A inverse on both the sides. So you'll get A inverse into A, I. 4 is a constant, so 4A inverse A minus A inverse A square. A inverse into I is what? Simply A inverse. 4 into A inverse A is nothing but 4I, and A inverse of A square will become what? Minus A. A inverse of A square will become minus A. Check here. A inverse 4I is what? Going to be what? 4004. And over here minus A will be what? A value right here now. 2312. 2312. Check the value of A inverse then. How much is it? 4 minus 2 is 2. 0 minus 3 is minus 3. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. And 4 minus 2 again is 2. This is your inverse answer. This is your inverse answer. This comes from 4 mark. It's a PYQ also of March 22 paper. 2022 paper. Please have a look. Clear? Okay, let's move on then. This question is clear. 4 marker. Moving on. So for this question, using determinants, so that points A, B plus C, B, C plus A, and C, A plus B are collinear. Let's make the matrix first. So we have A, B plus C 1, B, C plus A 1, okay, and C, A plus B 1. Okay, so let's call this matrix to be A. Okay, this matrix to be A. Now for them to be collinear, what should happen? What is the meaning of this? It means the points here A, B and C lie on the same line. Okay, they're collinear. So area of triangle has to be 0. Area of triangle has to be 0. Basically the determinant value of this should be equal to what? 0. So once we prove this is 0 means our result is complete. Okay, let's check. So we can expand, we can do the expansion over here with any of the rows or column, get the result, or let's try doing some transformation, and I think that will also work and will be faster also. So if I try column 2 to be column 2 plus column 1, column 2 to be column 2 plus column 1. Where's the column 2? This one here. So column 2 will be what? I'll replace the column 2 by column 2 plus column 1. Superb. So I get this as, check here, this will remain as it is. A, B, C will remain as it is. So if I add this to this, I'll end up with A plus B plus C. This to this, again A, B, C. So we'll have A plus B plus C. Here also we have A plus B plus C. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Now you can check here. We have this as the same elements in the column. Okay, what happens because of that? Basically this becomes equals to 0. Hence we have proved that the determinant of this particular matrix of 3 cross 3 order is coming as 0, and that is the requirement for the area of triangle to be equals to 0, hence collinear. ABC are collinear. If you want, you can try the expansion method also and let me know if you're getting it equal to 0 or not. How are you going to do it? A bracket C plus A minus A plus B, yeah, and we're going to go with B plus C. If you take that element, it will become B minus C. For the last, we'll have A plus B into B minus C times of C plus A. Try that and let me know whether it is working out, you're getting the value 0 or not. Okay. Next, okay, so same question I've done over here, exact same question. The matrix is given A square minus 5A plus 7I. Just find the A square value, check how much it is coming, find the 5A and take LHS to prove it. Take LHS to prove it. Okay, we just solved this question right now. No, we just solved it over here. Please check here, right here only we solved it. Okay, find the A square value over here. Then we got 4A and I value, use the LHS to get it equal to 0. And from here what we had, finally we found the inverse in this fashion. Okay, let me show you once again. Yeah, this is done. Yeah. So once you get that, how to find inverse from here? We have this condition A square minus 5A plus 7I equals to 0. Now simply take 7I over here. This all will go on that side. So 5a minus a square, and you have to take what over here as I will be equal to what? Will be equal to 1 by 7 5a minus a square. Now simply apply inverse to both the sides. You'll end up with inverse is 1 by 7, the constant outside. We have 5 into a inverse a, that is I minus a. So 5i minus a upon 7 will be a result. 5i you can find, a is already given to you. Okay, so 5i is what? 5005 is your 5i. What is a? Check here, the a value is given also. If you subtract them, if you subtract these two, we'll have the answer. So 5i minus a will be what? Will be 5 minus 3 is 2, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, we have plus 1, and 5 minus 2 is again 3. Okay, this is my 5i minus a divided by 7. So inverse is nothing but 1 upon 7 times 2 minus 1, 1 and 3. 1 and 3. This is the final answer. Prove it, finding the a square and 5a value. Use the equation to prove it. The LHS equals to 0, and this is the solution to find how do you gonna get the value of a inverse. Alright, next will be your 5 marker section. In that, most of the times the question on the matrix method comes, so we have to give our energy on this particular question. Okay, there are multiple concepts, but what is important for our syllabus, we have to prioritize that first. Other topics also given in your NCERT, you can of course follow that and solve more and more questions from the PYQs and from NCERT, but this is the most important problem in your syllabus taken from your question bank. Let's solve it. What is the question? Solve the system of equations we have in 3 variables using the matrix method. They have specified it. You have to use matrix method only to solve it. Okay. So first step is to form this matrix. From this equation, I mean ax equals to b. Ax equals to b. Now from here, once you get this value, you can find the x. You can find the x as a inverse of b. Means you can multiply a inverse into b. Okay, now how do you find a inverse? For that you need to find the determinant of a and check it is not equal to 0. It cannot be a singular matrix. Superb. Once you get determinant as non-zero, once you have the determinant value as non-zero, next step is to find what? Adjoint, and we'll do that. I'll write the formula for you. So adjoint a upon determinant of a. Is that clear? Once you get that, multiplication with b will give me the answer. But first of all, I need to form the matrix, the first step. This is my step number 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5 is the multiplication. Step 5 is the multiplication. Okay, so let me start with the first step of forming the matrix. So if I check over here, the coefficients will make the first matrix, variable is the second matrix, and b is the constant. Okay, so if I check over here, I have the coefficient as 1, minus 1, 2, 3, 4 and minus 5. We have 2, minus 1 and 3, and the variable matrix is the column matrix, so x, y, z. So is the resulting matrix, the constant matrix 7, minus 5 and 12. 7, minus 5 and 12 is my column matrix. Once we have this, what's the first step? Figure out and find the determinant of a. Okay, sir. Let's try it over here. Determinant of a. Check for 1. What I'm getting? I'm doing across the first row itself. 12 plus 5, so 17. 12 plus 5 is, sorry, minus 5. Sorry, forgive me. Calculation mistake. Yeah. 12 minus 5 will be 7. Okay, next is minus of minus 1, that is there for the second element, and we get here 9 plus 7. 9 plus 10, not 7. 9 plus 10 is the second bracket, and we get here minus 2. Last we'll have minus 3 and minus 8, so minus 11. Minus 3 and minus 8 is minus 11. So what are we getting the value of this to be? Check. Determinant of a is what? Is 7. Okay, 1 second guys. 7 here. We have 19, so becomes plus 19, and we have plus 22. Determinant of a would be what? Determinant of a would be your value, please check here. With 1 I'm getting 12 and minus 5, that is 7. Minus of minus 1 will make here plus 1, right? Minus of minus 1 for the second element, so plus 1. Okay, and we get over here 9 and minus of minus 10, that's 19. And the last with plus 2, what I have over here, minus 9 and minus 3 and minus 8, so minus 11. Yeah, this simply finding the determinant value. Got it. Next, what? Determinant of A is coming out to be 7 plus 19 and minus 22. So 26 minus 22, answer is 4. Determinant of A is coming as 4. Check here. This value is equals to 4. Okay, great. Determinant of A is 4 now. Next step is to find the adjoint. Now over here, we need to put some effort. Let's write the matrix first. So matrix is going to be 1 minus 1, 2. 1 minus 1, 2. And here we go. 1 minus 1, 2. And we have 3, 4 and minus 5. 3, 4 and minus 5. And 2 minus 1, 3. 2 minus 1, 3. This is my matrix. Okay. So this is my matrix A. I'm looking for adjoint of A, right? I'm looking for adjoint of A. Correct? Now for this, of course, you can find for each and every term. It'll take too much time. So simply do one thing. Take this matrix and repeat the first 2 rows. So I'm going to do what? Remove adjoint from here. Remove this A from here. And repeat the first 2 rows. So basically here, 1 minus 1. And we have 2. And we have 3, 4 and minus 5, first 2 rows, then the first 2 columns, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, okay, first column, then minus 1, 4, minus 1, minus 1, 4. So now we have a 5 cross 5 matrix. From here, we're going to remove the first row and first column, check, first row and first column that we got now, the original we got for 5 cross 5 matrix. Remove the first row and first column and we'll write directly the value of adjoint from here. Value of adjoint from here, adjoint of A. How do we solve it? Check. So we'll solve from here, row to column. Okay, we'll go vertically over here and write in the rows. Okay, so 12 plus, what is it? 12 plus 5. 12 minus 5 actually, 7. 12 minus 5, because minus 5 into minus 1 is plus 5 and becomes, there's a subtraction over here, so 12 minus 5 is 7. Next we'll have minus 2 and plus 3, that is nothing but 1. Minus 2 and plus 3 is 1. Next, this was this one, minus 2 plus 3. Again we have 5 minus 8. Minus 1 into minus 5 is plus 5, minus 8 will be minus 3. Okay, carry on in the second set over here, 5 into 2. We get minus 10 and we have 9, minus 9. So becomes minus 19. Minus 10 and minus 9 is minus 19. And we get here 3 minus 4 will be minus 1. Okay. And over here 6 plus 5 is 11. So this is done. Now last one, 3 into minus 1 will be what? Minus 3 and minus 8. So minus 11. We have minus 2 and plus 1. So we have minus 1 over here. And the last 4 plus 3 will be 7 again. 4 plus 3 will be 7 again. So now we have the value of adjoint of A. So you can know A inverse will be what? Same matrix with what? 1 by 4 outside, which is the determinant value. So what is the final answer I'm looking for? I'm looking for the matrix X. So A inverse into B I have to do. So right here 1 by 4. The matrix you're going to write. We have 7, 1, minus 3. And we have minus 19, minus 1, minus, plus 11, plus 11. 1 second. Plus 11. And over here we have minus 11, minus 1 and 7. So little bit calculative, but it's worth 5 marks and simple multiplication and addition. Okay, the matrix B you check now. So what is this? Matrix B is, sir, 7 minus 5 and 12. 7 minus 5 and 12. 7 minus 5 and 12. Okay, multiply now. Check. 7 into 7 is 49. 49, we have minus 5 and we have minus 36. Minus 5 and minus 36. Okay. Next what? We have over here minus 19 into 7. Okay, so it will become what? Minus 9 sevens is 56. Okay, and 7 plus 5, so 12, right? This is correct. 19 into 7 is 126, and we have minus 1 into minus 5 is plus 5. And over here 11 12s will be your check here, 120 plus 132, so 132 we have for this. And next up, so we have minus third row, minus 77, we have a plus 5 again, and we have here 84. We have here 84. Simplify this to get the final answer for the matrix X. 49 minus, what is this? 49 minus 41, that's 8. And we have over here 132 positive, check, 132 positive with 126. So it will be 6 positive, 6 plus 5 actually. So 6 plus 5 is 11. Something is wrong. Okay, 1 second. So plus 5 I get, and 132 is correct. So 19 into 7. Excuse me, 19 into 7 will be 163, no? Yes, excuse me. This will be 7 actually. Okay, so let's multiply now. Check here, 1 by 4 is as it is. Multiplication will give me 7 sevens are 49. And we have minus 5, minus 36. Okay, first one is done. Next, minus 19 into 7 will be 3. Okay, so minus 133. We have plus 5, this one to this one, plus 5, and 11 into 12 will be 132. Okay, again we get minus 77, we have plus 5, and we have 84. Okay, 84, check. Okay, continuing from here will give me what? Simplify this. 49 minus 41 will be giving me 8. This 2 will become minus 1 plus 5 is going to be 4. And over here we'll have 7 plus 5, so 12. So 12. Okay, so this value gives me as 2, 1, and 3. This is the value of the variable matrix X, Y, and Z, which is nothing but the matrix X if you cross check. Okay, so X is nothing but 2, Y is 1, Z is 3. That's your final answer. This here is your final answer. Check. Okay, done. So this is your answer for the 5-mark question. I can write it again over here. X is coming as 2, Y is 1, and Z is 3. Alright, check. 2, 1, 3, correct. So I hope the whole process is clear, how to get the matrix form, how to write and find the adjoint and everything. Okay, so this is your final answer, will carry for 5 marks. And I have a question like this, same approach you have to do. What are you going to do in this particular question? Exactly same. Find A, X, and equals to B, and you'll have the X value as A inverse of B. To find the determinant to be non-zero and find the inverse, we have the formula. Inverse is adjoint of A upon determinant of A. How do you find adjoint, sir? Right here. This is the way to find the adjoint. You're going to do that approach for this particular matrix over here. 3 minus 2 and 3, 2, 1 and minus 1, 4 minus 3 and 2. So solve this question. Okay, solve this problem and let me know your answer. So solve this question and give me your answer in the comments. Answer in, excuse me, answer in the comments. Answer me right now for this question in the comment. This is the last problem of the day from the Brahmastra, and of course, as I said, homework will be given. So I've covered everything that you need to get the 12 marks in your determinant chapter in PU2. So I have given 2 homeworks over here, one on the same matrix method, 5 marks worth. This is worth 5 marks, and over here this is going to be worth 4 marks. 5 and 4 marks. Okay, so solve these and let me know what is your answer in the comment section. Now important topics from this chapter would be what? Adjoint of a matrix, area of triangle, we have inverse of matrix, and properties. These are the 4 major topics for your syllabus from your chapter determinant. So I hope you have learned all the questions that I taught you. Okay, thanks for listening to me in this particular session. So I hope this is very much clear that 12 marks is very easy to get from this particular chapter. Very, very easy. One from the 1 mark category, MCQ, properties. 1 mark. For that you have properties. Okay, then we have for 3 mark, I have given you the question of 3 mark as well. Okay, a basic inverse of area of triangle can come, or collinear properties can come. And for 4 marks, you have the multiplication question. You know, we find the inverse using the multiplication property in determinant. Okay, so finding the A inverse only. And the 5 mark, would be from your linear equations. So if you solve all these questions that I've solved here today and the homework, 12 marks is yours. Very predictable. Solve it and get these marks. Thanks for joining in for this particular session. Join again for the next class. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.